Dorado, Giljan Moss. Game seemed pretty normal. We were winning and moving the payload. The Orisa seemed to be just carrying the team. I didn't die to the Orisa, so I didn't notice anything at first, because the Orisa was primarily focusing on our tank. But later, I could see that they had their aim immediately locking on the enemy player closest to them and leading them with their shots. The funny part is, their tank couldn't/wouldn't go for the supports because their aimbot was too focused on the tank. That, or they had the IQ of a bronze player. At 3:30, you can even see them finding our Ana where she was never on their screen. I'm in. I'm interested. Cheating tanks are always really funny. Oh shit, they were late. They're late. Holy shit. Okay, no skin, very late to the first fight. All right, we've already got a profile. We've got a profile building. Just kind of looked at the Ana through the wall there. That was a little bit interesting, but it wasn't too bad. That was something. Okay. I see what they meant by they kind of only just target one person and then just kind of hard go for them. Tanks are a little bit harder to look at sometimes because that guy doesn't miss, but his cooldown usage and his playstyle is somewhere in the range of inanimate object to like a baby skunk, you know? Oh yeah, 100%. It's leading them. So this is actually kind of advanced. This isn't your run-of-the-mill like hard locking bullshit. This is actually advanced. This is projectile. It leads them. If it wasn't so consistent, you could just say that like they might just have really good aim, but it's so consistent. Like it's not human. It's like the type of aim you would expect out of like a top tier professional. And even then they don't have it that consistent. Like everybody has a bullet or two that they miss. This guy doesn't have a single bullet out of place. Sometimes they don't all hit, but like the tracking looks perfect. Yeah, like that is extremely unnatural. This is legitimately it predicting where the Ashe is gonna go. You can tell by how far ahead he's aiming. Like that is extremely unnatural, especially at this level of player. Interesting. I didn't know the Ana was over there. It's about gold plat lobby. I'd be curious though, is how many of you, give me a 1 if you think they are cheating, give me a 2 if you don't think so. I'm actually curious. Because for me personally, it's very obvious. It's very, very, very obvious. But I can understand for someone that like, you don't see anything extremely unnatural movements, you might not think so. But their shots are unnatural. They're not natural. But they're not in the same way as like watching like a rage hacking Widow. It's projectile and it's predicting. Like the way it predicts is it's perfect every single time. Like it can be wrong and they end up changing directions, but if they do continue in the direction that the program predicts, it is nothing but headshots every single time, which is unnatural. Not even the best players can do that every single time, like without fail throughout an entire game. They will miss. This guy doesn't miss. Hello? Hello? That was interesting for sure. Hello? Very interesting decisions. You see how far to the right and to the left it predicts? That's because it's predicting that they were going to continue in that motion. That's why it does that. That's why it's unnatural. You'll see very consistently, it's like pretty far to the right and to the left when someone's strafing. Okay, fair enough. Just wake up Bob, kill your whole team. Hey, no problem, man. They didn't want to live anyways. Smartest tank? Hey, don't be looping us all in with this. I don't want to be compared to this pistachio. Oh, what? Where are they going? How many deaths do they have already? I don't think they have that many actually, but more than they should. They kind of just W key. But I guess like when you're a 550 HP tank with good damage up close and you literally can't miss, you know. You can actually see it there, like how the prediction kind of works. Like you notice he didn't miss a single bullet because he walked in the same direction he was going. Man, the Nano Orisa go kind of hard. Nano Orisa actually go crazy. What do you think the chances are somebody called this guy out at this point? Low? I agree. I think the idea of skill issue has infected our gaming society so bad that people just if they're losing to someone and just always will chalk it up to skill issue, even if it seems unnatural. You know, there's been so much hopium and copium with Smurfs and stuff. It's like now we're in the reverse era at this point, where it's like, oh, it's not Smurf, they're just better. We're seeing the consequences. You strafe quickly, the hacks miss 100%. Well, one, it won't miss 100%. It'll miss more, yeah. But the thing that actually sucks is good movement isn't actually left to right, or isn't like 80-80 spamming really fast. Good movement is like hard to predict. So like sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's like long peaks, slow peaks, or short peaks, long, quick, back and forth. It's being just enough to just be annoying and manipulate your hitbox. Actually, for those who don't know, there was an old video forever ago Surefour made. And Surefour basically was talking about how to manipulate player hitbox. Hello? He was talking about how to manipulate player hitboxes. So the best way to not get hit while you play like characters like Tracer. Those without necessarily understanding why. Maybe, yeah. There's actually people. There's a lot of people that use streaming too as like a cover, you know. Like people will sometimes say like if they're cheating, like, oh, I stream my gameplay, and it's like, yeah, bro, like, well, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean shit. Is that something that's still relevant today? I would say so. I guess it would depend on the source code or like the engine for Overwatch, but I'm pretty sure it behaves the same way. The way the characters move, I don't think is any different than Overwatch 1. So his video should still be relevant. Oh, people saying skill issue. Oh, yeah. See, sometimes I say so much on these. Sometimes I forget. Like 2 minutes ago. Instant use. Yeah, they really just don't miss. I mean, if they shot anyone other than Junker Queen, they'd probably be fine. But Junker Queen has so much self-sustain right now that there's just no way. You just can't kill her.
I played in a gold game with an Echo last night who was popping off. We won, of course, and he plugged his Twitch stream in chat. I dropped in and followed, and he admitted he was a GM3 player trying to get better at Echo. LOL, Smurfs are rampant in my lobbies.
You know, I don't even get mad at that though. Like, that was the way of Overwatch for years. It's literally like the only way to truly learn new characters in Overwatch, unless they have just released, is either if they become meta and you have to learn the character, or you make an alt account. Not a Smurf account, but like you make an account specifically dedicated to learning like a certain hero or specific heroes. Like, yeah, you're gonna be a lot better probably than people in your games originally, but you're gonna hit a wall kind of fast, and you're gonna have to actually improve and get better, like push your way through it. But, like, that's just kind of how Overwatch works. Because if you're somebody who, let's say you play like a lot of like hit scan, and you need to start learning Jesus, that you can actually really see it on display there. if you start wanting to learn like Echo, for example, right? You can't just drop into a GM lobby and start playing Echo and like, yeah, I'm gonna be fine. You're gonna get shit on. Also, he's just tracking the Junker Queen through the wall there. I don't know if anybody caught that. You know, very interesting. Very elite gaming. Very elite gaming going on here. Very elite gaming. Did you watch how it changed the movement too as the Zen was jumping? It changed the pattern. Damn. Up his button cooldown cycle. It's tough, dude. Unfortunate. And gets smoked. Oh, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Nano Orisa versus Ramatra ult. Damn, Ramatra, you gotta block a little, my guy. Come on, man. Come on, Ramatra. You were the chosen one. Wait, tell me this guy walks into a bomb and dies. Please tell me he does. Oh, they got the tire. Oh, wait, it was the attacking team's tire. Never mind. Poor Ram. Wow, he just doesn't miss. It's crazy. And W keys with no HP, it just fucking falls over. Oh, you can't buy anything that solves that problem, other than probably coaching lessons. You know, this probably gives like the biggest, I don't know, I wouldn't say God complex, but like complex of like you're just so fucking good, like you can just, you know, just be better and like clutch up. Almost like false confidence and ego. Yeah, like it gives you probably a crazy ego when you walk into a fight, kill 3 or 4 by yourself, and you're like, yeah, I'm just that guy. And then you can walk in even further and just instantly die. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's so funny. He can't pick a target. He can't pick a target. He doesn't know who to go on. I wish coaching lessons were as lucrative as cheat development. Gavin, I'll give you a little insight. I got asked forever ago to do coaching stuff, and I was so against it. I put up a ridiculous price of like, I was like, dude, I would do it for like $500 an hour. And then people actually started messaging me, and I was like, nah, I refuse. One, because there's no way I could take it. I would feel terrible. But 2, I just don't like it. So at the same time, it's kind of like a double whammy, you know. Anyways, though, yeah, this guy was obviously cheating, for sure. Kind of sucks though, and he lost. Which I love to see cheaters lose games. Feels good, man.